on social clickbait. Go ahead and hit that button there, Mr. DJ. Clickbait, you heard it. JB, this is a crazy story.
Clickbait!
A Hawaiian woman, a Hawaiian girl, 10-year-old girl, okay? The daughter of Tamara Taylor, okay? This happened in Hawaii, which is obviously here in America. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, was arrested this past, I believe Thursday, this past week. Was taken to jail, put in cuffs, driven to prison, and driven to jail, and interrogated by police, all without the consent of her mother.
Here we go.
Oh,
Why?
lawsuit.
Why? Because she drew a picture of a girl that was bullying her in her class. And because she drew that picture, the girl's mother called the freaking cops.
Oh, my
Brought
goodness.
it to the school's attention, or brought it to the school's attention. Excuse me, brought it to the school's attention. And the school, I guess, based on the request of the mother, called the cops.
First, okay, you know what? being a parent, I'm going to play devil advocate and be like, you know, I might not like that, but I'm not calling the cops. Like, I'm not calling the cops. Like, how are you the cops and go to a school and arrest? You said put in handcuffs and arrested?
Yeah.
Did the picture show her killing her?
No, I don't know.
I don't fucking matter. It's a picture.
Yeah.
You don't take a 10-year-old who just barely found out what right and wrong is to jail.
And you know, she's I don't know if it's indigenous or whatever, but she's complaining. She quoted her saying she expressed concern about being African American. So, you know, it's another race thing that they're bringing up. Now, you know, I don't know what the race thing looks like in Hawaii, but you know, ultimately they feel like they're a little targeted here.
Would I be going out on a limb if I asked, was the mom that wanted the kid arrested white?
I have no idea. It doesn't say that in the story. That I will say that
it feels very Karen. Okay,
it feels Karen as fuck.
It does. And again, I'm gonna take her side a little bit and say, you know, I'm flabbergasted because it's the wrong direction. You see bullying. Maybe the bullying thing is a real thing, and maybe as that parent, you should bring it to the attention of the schools. But to call the cops, like if I'm the mother,
she's not bullying. She's drawing a picture of the girl that's bullying her. So this is a little black disabled girl who's just a little 10-year-old girl in school. She's being bullied by this other girl. She draws a sketch of the girl that's bullying her.
Oh, that's even worse.
And the parent complained to the school and insisted that the school call the police.
That's 100 times worse.
No.
So the school, they called the police. And then when the mother showed up at the school, flipping out, asking what the hell happened. The school officials detained the mother in like between two classrooms, held her there.
Trapped her.
So the ACLU is like suing the state and the school board for like $500,000.
There's gonna be so much sue money happening out of this. Bro, what is happening in this world right now? Like, what? What? Like, I can't even. I'm like, this story is mind-boggling to me. Having a daughter who could be about that age to think that, okay, bully situations do happen and pictures are drawn, but unless that picture was showing her stabbing her in her neck, you know what I mean?
Like some date check.
Even if it
I am
was.
going to kill her today. It's a way overreaction. Way overreaction.
Is this an overreaction or is this like
way overreaction?
Well, the crazy shit
that
is
word.
The crazy shit was when I was reading about it is the shit they charged the little girl with is not even an actual crime. It doesn't exist. It's not on the books.
Oh boy,
they just made some shit up so that they could arrest her.
I wish I was a lawyer because I would go to Hawaii right now and take this case. Like, how can you take someone to jail and not charge them with anything? Like, under a fake law? Like, what?
Yeah, it was some
Please
bullshit.
tell me it was like using the wrong skin color or some shit on the pictures. Like something stupid.
No, I have no idea what the particulars from it was.
Bro, this story.
The ACLU has already taken this
Please.
case. This is a big deal. They are suing, like I said, for $500,000 from the Department of Education and the
police department. Like,
I would have to, you know what? I would go to jail myself if I found out that my son, that one of my 3 sons were arrested. Now, for something that undeserving, mind you, undeserving, and maybe even deserving, just depending. If I found out, at least without my knowledge, that my child was thrown in handcuffs, they said the little girl. Think about this: a 10-year-old girl had handcuff prints on her wrist. Think about that for 1 second.
Oh my!
So imagine your 10-year-old daughter, brother, sister. I mean, I have a 9-year-old son. I couldn't imagine. Why would you have to put this kid in cuffs?
Right, like what? Where's the danger?
Even if the dickhead cop was trying to prove a point.
Walk her ass to the fucking car. Like, what's the... It's such an overreaction that it's like, yeah, everybody getting sued. You're getting sued, you're getting sued, you're getting sued, and you're getting sued for just being around. And you're sued for everybody. And then you held me against my will between two classrooms. I'm telling you, bro, this story is wild. And me having a daughter, it just makes it more of a notch for me. Like, what? Yeah,
that's somebody's ass.
Yeah, I would go to jail and I would sue, and it could be a lot worse.
How would you handle this if you were the other parent? So if you feel that somebody's drawing nasty pictures about your daughter, would you ask them?
Do you know the details? Do you know the details? Is it my daughter?
I don't know specifically.
I would beat my daughter, but if she's the bully,
my thing is, the first thing I'm gonna ask is, why the fuck is this person drawing pictures of you?
Why?
What's going on?
Maybe
ask the school, why are they drawing pictures of my kid? What?
Get to the bottom.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
people want police to do everything these days. Somebody freaking threw something out of my trash. Call the
because
cops.
they don't want to be parents. Right? That's the problem.
Somebody threw trash on my property.
Yeah.
Call the cops.
Does it eventually become a police accountability issue at that point? Because they have a choice to be like, no.
Yeah, exactly, right?
They have a choice to a person calls up and be like, hey, there's a black guy walking down my neighborhood and that's suspicious. Be like, no, that's not, ma'am. Shut up and hang up on them.
It happens all the time. It happens all the time.
That's what they need to do. They need to start arresting these motherfuckers when they make these false reports.
It's their own accountability.
Yeah.
I blame the cops on that kind of shit.
Because let me tell you something.
It happens all the time in certain areas. In certain hoods, they always say it takes forever for police to respond. They always say sometimes people don't take the report serious. But certain people, and Karen's usually the kind of population that bitches and complains and tries to cancel people, are the people who are more affluent, a little bit, ain't got nothing more to do, or a little bit older. You know, these people support the police. These people vote. And so the police appease them.
Yeah.
Police are the ultimate managers.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate this story. It's stupid.
Yeah.
It's
all
bullshit.
Over the place. Everybody getting sued.
Somebody would definitely have hell to pay if they didn't put my baby through that bullshit.
Not one adult, not one cop, this is probably not the best.
I'd to jail myself because I'd probably want to fight the cop. I'd be upset. You know what I mean?
I'd say one thing. That other kid that got my kid arrested.
Arrest me,
somebody's daddy getting their ass whooped.
Oh man!
Ring the guy's doorbell.
I'm just gonna ring his doorbell and just knock him out on sight. That was for my baby.
Yeah,
unbelievable,
shit, bro.
Dude.
Yeah, dude. It's absolutely a problem. I want to keep abreast of this because this is something that I feel like stories like this are happening way too often in the media. A few weeks ago, there was a guy who was a deaf man that was arrested because the police were shouting at him to stop, and he couldn't hear them, so they started tasing and beating the hell out of him. And instead of apologizing to this guy and sending him on his way, they still put charges against him. We just talked about Elijah. What's his name? The young man who was killed because he had
Elijah McClain,
yeah, he had the headphones. The police all got charges, by the way. All the police officers involved in that, including the paramedics that showed up on site and gave him ketamine, have all been charged, which is
they're all getting charged with murder, baby.
So, but the point is, again, another person that cops just run guns ablaze and not even trying to understand the situation before they go.
Do better, man.
Yeah,
do better.
So,
cops,
crazy. The training, whether you call it training, whether you call it just weeding out the bad ones, it's spread out even across the United States. It's happening everywhere. This is Oklahoma. What was this? Oklahoma? No, this is Honolulu.
Yeah,
and
Hawaii
for Pete's sake.
It's on the SoFi, not even in the
Honolulu
Continental
Elementary School.
Unbelievable. You said it. You said the word cancel culture. It's just the not society, but it's cool to be call 911 for stupid shit. It's cool to be a Karen ass. Like, stop, bro, stop. Take a moment, take a breath before reaching for your phone and wanting to fight somebody or trying to get somebody else in trouble. Take a second and analyze the situation.
The first thought is the
teacher,
phone,
principal, cops, other parent, like, you are all adults, and this happened. You said it was disabled, but turn this shit to another notch like that. I'm suing everybody. Everybody.
You didn't hear about the paraplegic guy?
Look, come on.
The cops would order him to get out of the car. This guy's paraplegic.
I can't.
He's telling
They
them.
drag him out.
And they dragged him out of the damn car.
Saying?
bro.
It's
happening way too often, and it's happening everywhere.
Oh, man.
So, we're not saying cancel police, defund the police, but sweeping changes need to be made across the board.
Better training.
Yeah, bro. Better training, whatever the hell you call it. I think there needs to be a federal guideline. I think there needs to be a federal standard that everyone needs to. There's a federal standard for firefighters. There's a federal standard for, doctors. There needs to be a federal standard for police. These are the minimum standards based on mental health, based on education. I heard, and I know we got to go to break, but I heard an advertisement for Orange County Police Department saying, you don't need a degree. You don't even need to be a certified police officer to apply. Now, granted, they're probably not going to, I would hope they don't hire somebody who's not at least certified trained to be a police officer. But they don't, the standards that they have is freaking low as snakes.
Down here on the floor, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, I want at least a 2-year degree out of a police officer. What's up, everybody? It's your boys Frank the Tank and JB Perez from the Podheads Web Show. Here to remind you to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, hit the alerts button if you want to find out every time we drop some new fire.
Yeah, that's right. And we're dropping new videos every day at 4:20. So if you like what you saw, click here or here for more content from the Podheads.